dude, this poster dude right here.
Oh, no. I don't want to. I don't be wanting to watch it. I just be wanting to know who won or lost. That's it. I don't really be tripping about who won which state or Tell me on that.
I feel you. What that destination bullshit. I got to figure out what's going on with my damn Instagram thing.
Yeah. So, what else is good though, Playboy? How you been? You good?
Yeah, just chilling. What about
Okay.
yourself?
Man, maintaining one day at a time.
I've just been chilling though. Working like a motherfucker trying to get this bag, man. You already know what's going
I already know.
on. Trying to get this motherfucking money, man.
What you got going on over there? What you doing?
Oh, I'm setting up this
percent now. Not a big thing in
thing.
Texas. In Georgia, 55% of votes are in. Trump is at 55. Kamala Harris is at 44. New Hampshire, this is one of the few areas where it seems like Kamala Harris is doing okay. She leads by 9 points.
Yeah, you can talk to the people right quick.
Oh, all right. Well, people, this is what it is, man. It's the presidential election, man. I don't care who you like, but you got to be part of it. You know what I'm saying? You got to make a difference, man. That's what it's all about right now. I really don't have no particular agenda or anything like that myself personally, but I knew I had to be part of it. And I hope that all y'all folks got out there and did your due diligence and voted one way or another. Just voted. Period. It's your duty.
And y'all already know who I'm voting for.
Oh man, here you go. Who you voting for, man? Since you feel like that, who you voting for?
Man, you already know what's going on over here, man. You know.
Nah, man.
Hey, we in the let me see how this thing looking right now. This a little bit behind. Let's go ahead and see what's going on. Uh-oh.
Oh man, the red states represent Trump, don't they?
Yeah.
Oh wow.
Yeah.
So where's Kamala at? Kamala's the blue?
Yeah.
Oh shit. Not looking too good for the home team, bro.
She get them cheeks back.
Well, polls just closed at 8 o'clock. I mean, at what? Some states 7 o'clock. Some states 8 o'clock. So, what time does it actually end? Or when is the ballot when is the last ballot gonna be in? You know?
Oh, you got to wait on the West Coast. Whenever the West Coast close, like I think like 8 o'clock on the West Coast time.
Oh, okay. Oh wow. So that's 3 hours from now, right?
Yeah,
something like that.
We ain't gonna roll all that long ass time. Hold on.
Oh no, sir.
Election 71 for Trump. This is a huge lead for the former president. Arizona, 90% chance.
Is that too loud?
Arizona. It's basically a lot.
Yeah, that's cool.
So if we come back to our electoral map, this is our map with a lot of speculation. Trump is going to be favored in North Carolina, Georgia, and Arizona. This means that he is probably
you got the flow right quick. I'll be right back. All right.
All right, go ahead. Do your thing. Well, we watch the presidential election, man. We just trying to see what's going on. Keep y'all folks updated if y'all not watching, man. That's what it is, man. I don't have no particular interest in it. Or no agenda, I should say. I have an interest, not agenda. Agenda anyway. You vote for who you want to vote for. But you still got to be part of it, man. We got to make a change. We got to do our due diligence.
Looking at the numbers,
for some effort,
on the New York Times,
Vote.
Trump
Hope
just
y'all got out and vote.
updated 178 for Trump to 113 for Kamala Harris. All right, let's see what that's all about. I believe that would be the projection in Texas. But now we can.
So how
see
y'all feel about this
projection in
election?
Texas here
How
as
y'all feel about it? Do you feel that you make a difference, or some of you
he's on track to win by
folks
at
out
least
there
a
like
double
me,
digit
not really
Donald Trump is the projected winner
not
in
really
Texas.
inclined to, I guess, have
He is winning Texas by his largest
a
margin
particular
ever.
interest
Basically
in
exactly
it?
what I've been
You
saying
never felt like it
in
worked
my
for
last
you.
few prediction
You know,
videos.
you never felt like it
Trump
worked for
here.
your
Texas
people.
is going
You
to
know,
win. He
you
may
never
win
felt
it
like
by a solid
the
margin.
agendas
He has
match with what we needed as a people.
electoral
You know,
votes,
that's how I feel. That's my
270
opinion on it. You know, I don't.
We'll also
You know, it
come
just
back here. Iowa less than 1%. Trump
seems to make a difference.
obviously he's going to win. Anyone who thought
I don't know.
Trump wasn't going to win
Is that
Iowa,
ignorant?
that was
Not
just
to having a
it's
particular
going to be
interest, or you know, feel one way or another about it. I don't know.
50. I mean, just because of all of you guys' incredible support throughout the night.
No. Let me hear y'all insight out there. Let me hear how y'all feel about it, man. You know,
So
I do know when I went to the polls, though, a lot of black men voting, though. I will tell you that. There's a lot of people out there voting.
Now it's just going to be
Men came out.
So if I can actually,
I will say that. So when all you people say black men don't vote,
here's a 325,
or men don't vote in general,
and then
the men was out there in the masses. I will say that. At least what I was
incredible the support
privy to see.
giving me tonight. I'm going to go over all of the new results in just one moment because we do have a lot to unpack here. This is another big poll closing. It's another pivotal moment tonight. And it's really where we'll get to see Trump start to build a lead, feel confident that he's going
So from what I'm understanding about these graphs, this red represents Trump, the Republican Party, and the blue represents
Harris's lead is
the Democratic Party.
Harris leads by just 8 points. Obviously, her numbers
are wow.
From here on out. Kamala Harris is on track to win by 0.2%, according to the New York Times. Meanwhile, in Pennsylvania, we see a toss-up, a Trump lead.
I don't know where my part now, but this ain't my topic of conversation.
In Pennsylvania, this is exactly what he wants to see. It's basically perfect what's been happening so far. And then Texas, we already made this projection, but Texas is going to go red. Iowa, not too much from there. Colorado, 6%. Kamala Harris at 78. If you look at the New York Times projection, Harris is on track to win by 11. This is actually surprisingly high, but still, it's going to be a victory for the vice president here. Dominic said, love your channel. Been watching from overseas while in the military. Keep up the good work. I mean, yeah, I'm glad I've been able to inform you guys. And I mean, hopefully I'll be able to shed this image of being a right-wing channel when really, I think looking at how things have been going, I'm going to be exactly spot on or just one state off. Trump at a 72% chance of winning. Michigan, Wisconsin, the 2 swing states where Kamala Harris has a chance. And I mean, compared to this map, it's not going to be very different from what I said in my final prediction. Somebody wants me to look at New York City. I can definitely do that. It's been projected for Kamala Harris now. I'm going to have to zoom in quite a bit to actually see it. But in Brooklyn, Kamala Harris,
how many people are interested in this election, and how many people don't care one way or another?
Trump leads at 66.
How many people feel that it's going to make a difference, or will it change anything in their lives personally with whoever is picked as a president?
People also want me to check Georgia and Virginia. All right, so I'm going to check Georgia, Virginia, North Carolina. So in Georgia, 70% of the votes are in. Trump, 53. Harris, 47. The state is leaning Republican. The New York Times is projecting a 2.3% margin of victory for Donald Trump. That is exactly what he wants. In North Carolina, Trump leads here as well. He's ahead by over 4 points. He's actually doing surprisingly well. He's on track to win by 2.1, so I may have actually underestimated him in the state here. If you look at all the other North Carolina races, you know, we saw Josh Stein just get destroyed over or we saw Josh Stein destroy Mark Robinson, but that's no problem for Trump. And then in Virginia, Donald Trump is at 50, Kamala Harris at 48, with a majority of the votes in. Harris is on track to win by less than 5. So we're going to see some more mail-in votes as well, more votes from Northern Virginia come in. That's going to favor him. Ohio has just been called. Ohio called in favor of Donald Trump. This is going to be another big win for the former president. And so we'll be able to call Ohio in just a few moments as well.
A big win for a former president. Trump got that.
To be exactly what Trump could have hoped for. We'll see if we've made the projection on our Twitter yet in Ohio, but it definitely should have happened, or it will very soon. Right, not yet. So I guess I'll just do it here myself. In the state of Ohio, Donald Trump is the projected winner of its 17 electoral votes. 17 from Ohio, a state he first flipped back in 2016 when everybody doubted me. Everybody thought that, or not me, but everybody doubted Trump. Everybody thought that Clinton was going to win Ohio, a state that voted for Obama both times, but Trump flipped it. He won it again by a big margin in 2020, and now Trump is going to win Ohio for a third time in a row. This is a big victory for Trump. So on the map at the bottom right, you can see Trump is now at 105 electoral votes. We also, I believe, numbers from New Mexico, I believe someone in chat is saying. West Michigan. We also do have our first numbers out from Minnesota now. Probably not going to look at those until we actually get some more. Somebody said, what streaming software you use for the overlays and real-time sub counts? This is just OBS, so it's free. It's pretty easy to use. You just add multiple different elements and overlay it, so it's pretty easy to use. You can find a lot of tutorials online. Hopefully that answers your question. All right, Wisconsin updates. There have not been any updates from Wisconsin yet. We're going to just have to wait a little bit. Wisconsin will take a while, although last time it was called surprisingly quick because they've counted a lot of votes overnight.
Why are people so argumentative when it comes to
Pennsylvania? Kamala Harris' lead has
their ideals
1 points. It's getting worse and worse. Trump is
with these presidential debates? Why is it such
we'll see
a topic that is not
is also shrinking there.
Necessarily want to be pursued by people? You know, why do people say let's not talk about religion, let's not talk about politics? Why?
Harris has just a 28% election right now. Michigan is the only swing state.
Cliche. Why is that a big deal? Like, everybody's entitled to their opinion. I mean, we don't have the opportunity or the right to place judgment on one another for who they deem appropriate to run office, or why their opinions are what they are. I mean, like, everybody's entitled, man.
137.99.
Such a deja vu to have a conversation about politics.
We'll start to fill in these Senate races as well. So coming to the Senate map, this is our Senate map here. Republicans won in North Dakota.
Well, we're just gonna watch and see what's going on, man. Because I really don't know.
But I think it's pretty clear.
Man just left me hanging on it, saying like this. You put this stuff up here, man. I ain't count.
So it's looking quite good.
This ain't my thing. I ain't gonna lie.
Normal, just because of Bob Menendez, but she is on track to win. And then Maryland, we don't have any calls there. But on the Senate map, it does seem Republicans are going to take the majority back pretty easily, in almost the exact way.
I'm back. How we looking?
Republicans right now.
I don't know how we looking, man. You let me talk, B. I don't know what I was talking about.
All they will need left is to
hold on. I got Rail want to come on.
Hold on to Texas. And then
wasn't like you left like you put a Young Duck video up there. Y'all tell you ain't no interest in this shit.
Well, you gotta come. They go a Kamala supporter for you.
Yeah, shit.
Oh, what you mean?
Jared
Oh,
Brown.
A Kamala supporter right there.
Hey,
Cruz
hey,
is
the
gonna win.
recording?
Who Kamala support?
We can't make a
Real?
performance on your recording. That
A
what you
word?
saying? We can't make a
Yeah.
performance on your recording.
He a
Is that what you
Kamala
saying?
supporter, man.
It's overall.
Okay.
No, real. I mean,
That's
it's
pretty much typically
It's all good. He's entitled.
free. I mean,
You,
hey.
as has been called here.
You see, what's up with it?
More and more
what's
red
going
on
on?
the map.
Real Weezy, what the
Nothing
deal
much.
is, baby?
Have our first ever vote
Say
from
what?
Wisconsin. Trump is
What's
at
good, Real?
4%.
Shit, what's going on, young?
1%.
I can't call it, man. This dude got me stuck on his political shit. I told this dude this ain't my forte, man.
He was already watching it before I called him anyway.
Yeah, so what you mean it's not your
New York Times is normally
I got Woo with me tonight.
Oh shit! Oh crazy ass dude.
Damn,
Oh
crazy ass. My
damn!
born day today, nigga. That's my
Oh
born day.
damn!
My born day.
Yeah, it is his born day today.
Oh man! Well, happy born day, bro.
2%.
Happy born day, man. We still
Yeah,
here,
happy
man.
birthday,
Blessings
man.
to you, brother. Blessings,
Hey,
blessings.
respect, love you, brother.
Yeah, I don't think she has it.
What's good, though?
Hey,
How y'all feel about this election, man?
Who
The election,
voting
I
for?
mean, I wasn't on it.
All our people still doing that?
Trump plus 8.5. I mean, Trevor said that Trump is gonna
What he said?
You talking about people still doing that?
That's been proven to be
That nigga, they crazy.
Yeah, people still doing that.
People still doing that?
But yeah,
Y'all
Trump
make a
plus
decision of a
8.5 right
motherfucker
here.
to over your ass on this planet?
This is
I
exactly
can't make a decision nobody over me. My mama gone. Oh, my daddy's still here. But other than that, I can't make nobody that over me, man. How the hell I choose to say you over me?
Yeah, but at the end of the day, you ain't got a fucking choice. You don't have a choice.
How I don't have a choice?
Well, whether you part of the electoral decision or not, you don't have a choice.
No, and somebody got to be there.
That's what I'm saying. So that's why it's a democracy. That's why it's a
Hey,
vote,
check
bro.
this out. My mama
Whether
said,
you pursue it or engage or not, you ain't got a choice, man. You ain't got a choice, man. It's gonna affect you one way or another, man. You ain't got a choice.
On Virginia.
Yeah, you go.
It's gonna be
So if you
somebody.
ain't,
Somebody.
It is whoever the hell it's gonna be.
The New York Times
but
meter.
you know
Yeah,
what,
no,
God?
I agree with that part
You know
of it.
what, God? I respect that. You're right. I
Kamala
respect
Harris
that,
is
God.
doing
You're right.
Worse and worse.
Yeah, I mean, we just ain't got no fucking choice.
I respect that.
Because I'm on the same page you on. I really don't give, but at the end of the day, I know I ain't got a choice.
But you know what, though? I'm gonna always create my own, so I'm gonna always have a choice. So whatever I
you
do.
know, somebody had just texted me that they was like, "Look, no matter who in, we still got to go up." I'm like, "That's all day."
President.
I'm still gonna mute you. I'm still gonna mute you through any circumstance of a relative existence and a relative of a being that just dazzle with the earth that I walk upon. I'm going to survive. All right.
You gonna survive, eh?
Yeah, it's crazy,
Yeah, I can't put it.
You're just gonna win. So
Real.
Yeah.
You see, what you think about what's going on so far, man? I mean,
I haven't been looking at it yet.
Republicans will hold on to the Raps, which means
But
they will be able to pretty easily win at least 51 seats.
y'all tell me what's going on.
Very likely 52 seats. I mean, look
them
at,
cheeks getting
Did I
spanked.
Say what?
Well, Trump is leading. That's what's going on.
It looked like them cheeks about to get spanked.
Basically, everything Republicans need in this.
Yeah, Trump is leading. That's what it looks like going on to me.
Man,
Penny Baldwin is actually looking quite weak right now. She could actually
that's what they
lose
want to tell you.
her Senate seat.
Hey, look, this an accurate poll that we watching now. See, we watching the nigga that's doing that shit play by play. You feel me? We ain't doing that CNN shit or motherfucking CBS when they try to kite us. You understand? We watching the graphics, everything. You understand?
And he going state by state.
Yes, sir. So I mean, we get to see what's going on, baby.
See right now what's
I guarantee you, Kamala gonna win.
Oh shit! Oh shit! Here you go,
Bruh.
Here you go.
Bruh, you know good and well she's not about to know when. Come on, fam.
Yeah, I don't know. I
How
don't
she
know,
gonna
but
win?
comes
How?
for the election.
She trash, man. Ain't nobody vote for her.
We'll
And listen,
see,
Georgia,
I guess
Fulton
the balance
County
of
already
power.
had done turned
There's
in
a
most all their
55%
votes. And guess
chance,
what?
the highest it has ever been.
If she
The
ain't struck in
Republicans are gonna
Fulton
win the
County, her
House,
ass
the
dead
Senate,
in
and the
Georgia.
presidency. It
Guaranteed.
seems that is currently
Because
sort of
Savannah,
on track to happen.
Columbus, all them
All
other
the other
states,
ones,
all them
odds are
other little
pretty
cities,
low.
that shit
I
ain't
think
finna
there's a
amount to
chance
nothing.
that
Them rural
Republicans win the
areas about
House,
to
but they
kill
win
her.
everything else. I don't think that's most likely.
yeah, that's your opinion, bro. I don't know if that's factual.
Republicans have a
I
97%
don't know
Alright.
those. I don't know
winning the House
those
of
numbers factual.
Representatives.
Just like
They have
Trump said,
essentially
those numbers
won
ain't
the
factual.
Senate majority
Bruh.
back from
Bruh,
Democratic
you
control
looking
in
at
the
it.
last 4 years.
Yeah, I see that. I see her winning in certain states. I'm just saying. I mean, she's
Wait till
winning
he
in
go.
certain states, though.
Wait till he go back to Georgia. Wait till he go back to Georgia, dog. The man when he go back to Georgia, you gonna see. Fulton County Fulton County had tightened up on the election thing this year, so them boys they turned in their votes real early. Like they damn near was already done by the time 8 o'clock came.
And both of y'all are Trump supporters too, right?
Nah, he an
No.
independent. You a Kamala supporter, and y'all already know who I'm fucking with. You feel me?
What happened? What he
We
said?
don't understand. We don't
What he
understand.
said? What he said?
Oh, you gotta understand it. You better
Who
understand
said
it.
what?
You better understand it.
Man,
Talking
who
about
said
what?
what? Man, nigga, talking about who said what?
You feel me?
If you
Doesn't
look at
explain
Minnesota, less
what
than
you're going for.
1% of the votes in a
Man,
convention
y'all know who
looked at.
I'm going
The New
for.
York Times
I
is
don't know.
projecting a
I'm not you.
4.6% margin of
Yeah,
I
he
ain't
a
going
Trump
for.
He going for
supporter.
Trump, man. He
I'm
going for
going
No
for.
Trump.
goddamn Trump supporter either.
I'm going for
He
Trump.
going for Trump, man. He going for Trump.
I'm just speaking logically, brother.
I'm going
All
for
right,
Trump.
but speak logically to the people,
Please
man.
do.
Why are you voting for
Please.
Trump,
The
man?
hell?
Why are
What
you
the hell
voting
are you
for a
talking
white
about? What the
man?
hell are you talking about? Voting for Trump, man. What is wrong with y'all, bro? What is wrong with
No,
y'all?
I'm asking Keezy. I'm asking Keezy because that's who he voting for, Trump. And I'm asking
Why?
him, why are you voting for? Why did you vote for Trump? Why?
I want to know too.
Right now.
All right, for number one, right? I
Okay.
don't support transgenders in kids' schools.
Neither do none of
Grooming
us.
kids.
I don't think nobody.
But that's what your party. But that's what your party support, though. But that's the party
You
that
can't.
you support. That's what they
You
support.
can't say the party
That's
does that.
facts.
You can't say
That's
the
facts,
party.
though.
The party don't support that. That's just some bullshit.
Yes,
That
that's fact.
motherfucker
That's
said out
fact.
goddamn mouth.
That's
I don't
fact.
understand
That's
your
fact.
part of that, man.
That's
Yeah,
fact.
One person at a time. One person at a time, y'all. Let's go. Let's go.
Listen.
Stop saying your party.
No.
Let Keezy explain his.
All right,
Let Keezy explain how he
let him
feel.
get. He gonna get the mic. He gonna get the flow. But check this out though. This what I know for a fact.
Let's hear it.
This from my own personal research. This ain't nothing that I ain't heard from nobody. This what I've gathered.
Okay,
And what
you
I
ain't
know
heard
for
from
a fact
nobody
that's
else.
in law.
Just all hit that subscribe button right now.
Like I said, tampon Tim with the goddamn tampons in the girls' bathroom, boys' bathroom. Stop playing. And then on top of that, open borders, the economy.
See how high I can shoot up.
Come on, man.
I really appreciate you guys.
So I can't dunk on your dog.
Then right.
So what you're saying is I can't put on the wig and dunk on your daughter in a high school basketball
Come on,
game.
man. You know good. Hell no. Hell no.
So you think Kamala support that?
Hell yeah, I know she do.
No, she don't.
I know she do. That's why I'm against it.
Please stop believing that shit.
Listen.
Please stop believing that shit.
Listen, you gotta do your research on who you voting for, real. I promise you.
Please
Because you
stop
don't
believing
know.
that shit.
If you say she don't believe in that, then you don't know, dog.
Please stop believing that shit.
Yeah. I don't think that's accurate, Keezy. I don't think that's accurate.
This is embarrassing.
You don't think that's accurate, y'all?
No, I don't think. See, what I'm trying to tell you is that all the stuff that we get off this TV is television, man.
No.
So basically, it's
I got
promoting.
a post. I just shared a post of a young man that went into a bathroom that had tampons in the boys' bathrooms. Real shit. They go Georgia right here. Come on, here go Georgia right here, man. Just like I just told y'all.
We're probably gonna make a few calls in the next.
I mean, we know Georgia gonna. You know, we were blue 4 years ago, but we're probably gonna be red this year because it's a black woman. Because of a black woman, man.
Michigan, 12%
But look,
of the votes are
but
in.
look.
Kamala Harris leads by 8.
I will.
Michigan,
I want to
the New
ask
York
this.
Times has Trump winning by
Your
0.1. I mean, I guess that really is pretty incredible.
I ain't even finished yet. I mean, I just let y'all, you know, I don't want to, you know, because you already know, you don't even know the policy.
We
So,
gotta
you know,
Cause guess what?
we can't have a real conversation.
Your girl, I guarantee you, your girl is a black woman. Your wife is a black woman.
And my daughter is.
Yes.
So, I mean, the betting market.
They're black women.
Is a toss.
So why we
Yeah.
can't do this just for that?
Yeah, I mean,
I mean,
I don't do identity politics, dog.
Pissing their pants right now. Wisconsin at 6.
So you don't think
that's fair?
I don't do identity politics at all.
Yeah, it's definitely fair. It's definitely fair. But if your daughter, if you're gonna look at your daughter,
we just got a big change in Pennsylvania. Trump is now on track to win Pennsylvania by 0.6.
I'm going.
You heard what he just said, young?
What he's been looking for.
Yeah, I heard him.
And I will say that
if she lose Pennsylvania, it's over with.
Or anything, but
what I'm saying is, if your daughters are black, why wouldn't you just do that just for that, just to help them get more confidence?
No, that's not helping your daughter, bro. Listen, first of all, abortions is not women's rights.
But what if I had a daughter by a white girl? What is that?
I mean, but what I'm saying is abortions ain't no goddamn women's rights, man. I mean, it's way more women's rights to support than just abortion. That's all she fighting for, to kill black babies, dog.
I get it, but
we gotta get something, man. Hold on. You know what you was
opportunity zones, baby. You understand what I'm talking about? We about to go down. We about to go up. The economy finna go back.
She just don't sound confident, man.
At all. At all.
She don't sound confident. And I'm just gonna say that, and I'm gonna end with that. Period.
No big surprises outside of this.
You don't sound confident at all about shit.
This was probably the first one he needed.
Hey, but these folks vote. But you see what Georgia looking like, innit?
So that's going to be.
I don't even give a fuck.
God damn. What's that?
No, Georgia is goddamn Republican.
Them cheeks about to get spanked good tonight.
Man, I don't know who the fuck gonna get spanked, but I think we all gonna be fucked regardless of whoever the fuck come out.
Nah, we gonna
that's what I think. That's what I think, bro. That's what I think.
I think we're gonna be cool. All we need, guess what, bro? We already got the hustle in us. All we need is a good economy. That's what we need.
I don't think it's good for our demographic. For us, man.
Yeah, but guess what? If we making them,
I'll be right back.
Look at the map.
All right, with the money we making,
come after us, then they fuck.
So
with the money we making, bro. If the prices go down, bro, we gonna be cool. We gonna be cool out here.
I don't know now.
Okay, who gonna bring the prices down?
Right.
We already know who the money man gonna bring the prices down. Definitely ain't gonna be her. Because if they was gonna do that, they would have been doing it right now.
The prices of what? Housing?
Dude.
Inflation?
No, I'm talking about the prices on everything. I'm talking about like. Bro, look, it have been times, it have been points to times. Listen, right now since the election, I pay a lot of attention to politics, right? Huh?
What are they talking about, bro?
Listen, the president. Hold on. The president only supposed to control the goddamn military.
Who is this, man?
That's it.
Who you talking to, man?
Somebody's saying
boy, listen, the president signed all the bills, signed all the bills from the House and the Senate. Who signed all the bills from the House and the Senate? After it passed from the House and the Senate,
and the Congress,
and then it go to who? It go to the president's desk. Come on, man.
Yeah, because he asked for it.
He gotta sign that. If he don't sign it, then what?
Bill that go up to him.
No, they had to approve before you signed it.
Although I do think that this margin could get cut.
Yeah, the president don't do nothing but
3 at this point.
But he signed the bills, dog. But get what though? Listen. I tell you what though. But I know.
Accept that shit. They come to him.
So you telling me? So you saying that Joe Biden is not? So you telling me that Joe Biden ain't responsible for this economy right now?
No.
Who responsible for it?
No. See that you
The party before him.
So you telling me? So you telling me? So y'all? No. Hold up. See, that's how I know. That's how I know. That's how I know. I know what I'm talking about. So you telling me? So you telling me? So y'all telling me that the economy didn't go up? Hold up. I'm gonna give it to you.
Why the
I'm
fuck
gonna give
did
it to
Donald
you.
Trump did not get another 4
Yeah, what?
years?
Yes,
Check this out. That's because niggas is dumb. If you go and look at the GDP, if you go and look at the
shit, because everything
bruh,
goes to shit.
if you look at the GDP for Joe Biden and Trump, it's clear that we should have kept Trump in office.
No, that's bullshit, man.
That's facts. That's facts. You got a phone. You got a phone. Google the GDP for Joe Biden.
Obama did some shit for her. He didn't do shit for us. He did some bullshit probably in his last year. But
yeah, Obama was trash. Obama was bullshit too.
So don't say that bullshit.
He was bullshit. It was. Trump had a better economy than Biden.
How's that?
Say that again, Brett.
They blame Obama for some of the shit Bush did.
But we'll see what happens.
Nah, I ain't gonna lie. Bush was a fuck. Now you know. Now we all know Bush had a fucked up economy.
Into it, just like Biden walked right into
He
Trump
did.
shit.
Pennsylvania.
He walked right
But if you look at Trump, but Trump gave him a perfect economy.
You think Trump? Hold on. You think Trump gave you that?
Facts. Trump gave him a perfect economy, dog.
I'm just asking the question.
Everybody keep thinking Trump goddamn gave out stimulus. He didn't give that.
Listen. I want y'all to hold on. This is what I need y'all to understand.
Right.
Hold up. Listen. This is what I need y'all to understand. Y'all not talking to nobody that don't know what they talking about. I hear y'all, but I know y'all niggas missing in the wind with a lot of shit. I know y'all is. That's why I'm sitting here telling y'all. I watched it and I pay attention to this all the time. I'm not nobody that don't know what they talking about. When I'm telling y'all these numbers, this facts. You got a phone in your hand, and I'm telling you, if you got a phone in your hand, and I'm telling you that the GDP was higher for Trump than Biden and Obama. You can look that up right now.
But you do know
Trump
is an independent, right?
To pull up the projection here.
He is. Hey, you're right though, my nigga. You're right though.
I just want you to realize you do know he's independent.
He is though. Because he's definitely you're right about that, my nigga. You're definitely right about that, my nigga. You're definitely right. I'll give you that because I give you that because I believe it.
I don't know.
It's already been proven. He said that shit goddamn like 20 years before.
Really? We got the call on going on we got the call on going on the motherfucking podcast. Really, my nigga?
Yeah, man, what you got going on?
God damn, my nigga.
This shit
What
get real,
the
though. Shit realistic. We ain't out here just black. We some smart black men.
Facts.
And so the map really is starting to fill in now.
Facts, bro.
We're getting a pretty good picture.
Hey, we gotta pay attention these days because the thing about it is they done tricked our race for so long just to blindly vote.
To the audience. Well, I guess if
I can bear witness to that. That makes sense.
That mean that nigga smart.
Think about it, bro. Your grandma and your mom, they tell you nigga vote blue, and you don't even know why you was doing it. And then when you really get to being we got access to too much information now to just go and just vote on identity politics, bro.
Right, so
you can go and actually look and see what's going on and see the numbers and see what everybody talking about. You know what I'm saying? You ain't gotta listen to nobody. You feel me? You can go and look at all this shit. This information you got access to. So when you study the information, yeah, but see, this is the thing though. When you study the information, that's when you know when you're talking to somebody that know what they're talking about.
For Harris either. Missouri will definitely call.
You said just now that
very soon. And of course,
yeah, I'm gonna get back in here in a minute.
No, you just said that though.
Chill out,
nigga. Just hit 2 million views on this stream, so in total 2 million people have clicked on it. Thank you guys so much.
Yeah, well, giving that nigga a prep talk.
current
What he
viewers.
told him? Get off the
So you
live,
guys
man.
can subscribe right now. And all you
I'm
have
just trying to help him out, young, because the thing about it is he's sitting there trying to tell me a bunch of bullshit.
Really appreciate that.
And
Mhm.
nigga, I know the facts. I know the numbers. I know the truth.
And for
Why
tonight,
you think I'm sitting here going against
over
damn
2
near all
million
my
now.
people
I mean, that's incredible.
for what I know this right?
We're at
You feel what I'm
300,000
saying? I mean,
Mhm.
who would ever
one-third of
support
the way to a
who
million,
would
actually.
support
But,
goddamn
you know, they'll obviously take a while.
transgenders grooming children, bro? You got trannies teaching kids, and then you see the books that they was
People
talking
wanted to
about
look at
people
polling
banning
markets,
books,
I
right?
guess.
But then when you look at
Mhm.
the books that they
Check
trying to
this out.
ban, it's books
Trump
about
has a
young kids
78%
learning how to
chance of
suck
winning the
dick and shit.
election. Yep, this is
Oh,
Like
get out of
it's
here. For
about
real?
it's about men being
Pennsylvania
pregnant and shit.
shifting to the right.
Yes, this is
Wow.
why they trying to
And
ban the
Trump
books.
is looking
That's
good
why
there
when
too.
Rail got to saying that
Michigan,
he don't that when
it
he
seems like
said
Trump might be able to
that she
win
don't do all
Michigan
that
as
and she
well,
don't
although I would
support all that, I
definitely
know good and well
be a
he didn't
lot
know who
more
he was voting for.
cautious.
I knew
I
right
Mhm.
then and there.
personally do not
He's an identity.
have
He's an
Well,
identity.
no. You
politician.
know what? I heard something else. Let me tell you what I heard. I don't know if you know, but I heard that it was a misconception of
everyone
what
who moved to Colorado
that meant.
happened.
What she was saying was basically,
Might
if
have
you're incarcerated,
called, yeah,
right,
we have Missouri
that
called.
if you don't have health coverage, this is just one of the things that I heard.
Matthew said,
If you have health coverage while you're incarcerated and you're in dire need of medical, you have medical issues while you're incarcerated. Therefore, your spouse or your wife or whomever you're allowed to use your medical health coverage while you're incarcerated,
I'm gonna give Biden a bit more credit.
as opposed to the government or the state giving you a medical attention that is not going to be to the highest, equivalent to your own personal health insurance.
Kamala Harris HQ.
Yeah, she also
And in regards to the, did you hear that? Is that true?
Yeah, she also supports sex changes for men in prison.
Okay.
Really appreciate
I didn't hear that part.
Taxpayer paid sex changes.
Oh wow.
Closing.
I definitely.
You can look it up.
Milestone.
I will look it up. I will look it up.
Actually, you know what? When we get a little bit good on the
Eastern
thing before we end the live, what we gonna do is I'm gonna show it to you. We're gonna show it right here on this same live.
It's gonna be the final battleground state where voting will end.
We'll put it all together because
Mitt Romney is gonna be replaced.
I mean,
from the Senate.
people just voting on identity, and I know that. I know they ain't went and did their research because there's no way that you can call yourself a Christian or call yourself any person of God and say that you're gonna support the stuff that they support because it's all bad. You know what I'm saying? So even when you see preachers and all that supporting this stuff, you know they foul.
Wow. Okay. Well, you just enlighten me, my brother, because I might be guilty of just supporting a candidate based on her race or her ethnicity, as opposed to what she stood for. I just, but at the end of the day, we all entitled to our own opinion, But
that's true, right? But the
that's
thing
what
about
makes
it
us
is,
that's what makes us a great nation, right? We have a democracy. I don't know that the democracy has been working in the best interest of the black man ever.
Yeah, you're right.
But at the end of the day, you got to be part of the change if you want to create change. So, that's my opinion on it.
But you see a lot of black people coming up. You see, like in Atlanta, like where we live at. Look at all the black people that got all these businesses out here, bro. Everybody, all these black people own houses and shit out here. Like, nigga, everything black out here, own everything.
In over 100 years to serve two.
And you believe that's based on what?
Someone said thank you for all your work. Been watching
the hustle
campaign. If you do your homework.
Oh, okay. All right. Well, we was talking about presidential election, like that was based on these candidates providing us with.
If you want to base it on that, then we got to go with you gonna survive the best in the best economy, and then GDP,
right.
and just like I told them, and GDP for Biden, for Joe Biden, and GDP for Obama. Trump beat both of them. Trump got a higher GDP than both of them.
the election.
You know what I'm saying? The only thing that they beat Trump in is fucking unemployment, and that's because of COVID. But if it wasn't for COVID, he would have spanked them in that too.
As the night progresses, it's still early. I mean, we've only been here.
See, they try to see Obama had a
It's only 9:38. We still have.
Obama had like more of a stagnant economy. You get what I'm saying? Trump, but Obama shit was rising towards the end. But then Trump shit just went up. I'm talking about just straight up climb from each year he was in.
I probably should make that right now, just because I did not expect.
And then when Joe Biden and them came, that shit started going down.
Trump would actually perform as well as
I mean, it's the truth.
Now.
You know what I'm saying? I ain't.
But again,
I'm telling you, I'm not a fool to vote against my best interest. You get what I'm saying?
I hear you, but you know what I, as a personal advocate of these presidential elections, I just don't, you know, when you keep saying that these things are facts, and I'm no conspiracy theorist, right? But it troubles me when people can state
but in North Carolina, it's pretty clear.
Can state that these things are facts, like they really know. Because what I'm trying to point out to you, the only things you know is what has been promoted for you to know. You know, so this is it's just almost like if I promote a superhero, then that's what he's going to be. That's the agenda. So Trump has been promoted as the guy that don't give a fuck, and Kamala is now being promoted as the woman who is what you said. What was the word you was using about the transgender stuff and all that kind of stuff? You know that
support.
That's what she supports. So my point to that is, it's not like I'm saying I know Keezy. I know you. You understand what I'm saying? All I know is what I'm subject to hear by the television or the media. So you know, a lot of these things is like. But see, it's hard to gauge, really. You know,
you can go to the actual government sites and look up the numbers. Like the U.S. government sites got all the information for you. This is all public information by law.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? Everything they do is public information. So you can go and look it up for yourself. You know what I'm saying? You ain't even got to listen to nobody. And that's why I just told you, when I'm hearing these niggas talk, how you think I know that they don't know what they talk about? And I know when Buddy was kicking shit and see the other dog that was over there, he slid in points to let me know that he knew something. Yeah, I picked that up from him. You get what I'm saying? He a 50-50 guy. You get what I'm saying? Because he knew stuff. Because he knew some stuff. And when I can point it out to you. If you notice, I agree with him on certain things because he slid that in to let me know every time that I started saying certain shit. You get what I'm saying? But I've been paying attention to this because I really feel like it's been kind of. I don't like the way that this shit been going, bro. I don't like that open border shit. I don't like, bro. Look, the immigrants done touch Atlanta. They just killed the girl in Atlanta.
Georgia will.
So I mean, they already done killed the girl in Athens. They done killed the girl in Florida. You get what I'm saying? They're not coming here and targeting men. They coming here and killing women and children, bro. You know what I'm saying? And they just let these folks in here.
To find that for you guys.
Like ain't nobody about to go for that, man. Come on.
Wow, I guess Google has really improved with their map here this time. This is a lot better.
No, absolutely.
That's weak to me.
But with
they got America looking too weak for me, dog. I just feel like we'll be in a war. My baby want to go to the Air Force. You get what I'm saying? We can't be fucking with no motherfuckers who. I mean, look at what they doing. They got other countries flying drones and shit over us, and they ain't even doing nothing about it. Like, come on, my nigga, how you let drones and shit fly over our military bases?
And what is
nothing?
Is that Trump? Think that he's not going to allow that to continue to happen?
Man, you already Trump ain't about to let none of that weak shit go on. None of that. None of it.
None of that.
They too weak, dog. That's why you think the war going on. And then they playing for both sides of the war. You funding Iran, and then you fucking funding Ukraine. I mean, come on, man. Like that shit's hell. And then on top of that, they talking about something. They don't know that Biden and the reason why the economy up. Like they ain't just sending. Like you ain't just watching them send all these billions to war. Who the fuck paying for that? Where that money coming from? How do you think they get that money back out of us? The prices went up. Come on, man.
You're right about that now. You're right about that.
Come on, man.
You're right about that. You know, if you know, you know. You're talking, you know what you're talking about, bro. I don't know what the fuck I be talking about in regards to this, so I ain't gonna front. But you know what you're talking about.
You can look at that shit and tell, man. Look at that shit. As soon as we was good, bro. I got a picture, right? When I was in Doraville, it's on my Instagram, and it was like 2017, 2018. The gas was $1.93.
It really couldn't be any better.
Rip, hold up, where?
I was in Doraville at a Quick Trip, and I took a picture of the gas at the time. The gas fucking $1 and hold on, let me see, $1.93, I believe.
We can actually make another big projection here. Ted Cruz is going to win his re-election to the Senate. Obviously, he was one of the most vulnerable Republicans out there, but Cruz is going to win his re-election to another 6-year term. Ted Cruz, the projected
Ted Cruz,
winner,
he pulled it off. Hey, look, hold on. I don't know if you can see. It was $1.12.
Senate map now. Projection in New York, Kirsten Gillibrand.
I don't even know if you can see it.
We're gonna wait a little bit.
Can you see that?
For the rest of the states.
Yeah, I see it.
Is Ted Cruz the projected winner?
You can see it, fool?
Yeah, I see it.
And yeah, I mean, some people are saying that they haven't called North Carolina yet.
That ain't that's authentic. That ain't no bullshit. That ain't nothing that that's a picture that I took in 2020 just going to the gas station. That's a Trump turn. You get what I'm saying?
We're gonna be able to call Trump as well pretty soon in favor of Trump. He's doing literally exactly what he needs to do. So, you know, nothing to worry about there.
What you think? What you think? I mean, you don't think that we deserve to have a better economy? You don't think that that'll help us graduate?
Absolutely. But I think that the economy. I definitely agree with you. I mean, the price of food and gas and just the cost of living is everything else is getting expensive, but niggas' paychecks ain't going up, you know? So I definitely concur with that, you know, but at the same token, it's like, you know, it's the catch-22, you know? You're hoping that the economy will get better throughout Trump. We're hoping that these things will happen. But like the brother did say, all of them walked into a situation that was beyond their control.
Lots of good news coming out.
True.
You know, all previous presidents, Obama walked into some bullshit left by Bush. You know, and so on and so on. So it's almost like a domino effect, and it doesn't matter who is president. We've all seen the gas go up through both of the presidencies. I don't think that anyone in particular is responsible for that. I definitely know that the economy suffered, but
4 years ago, so you can see
you know. I don't know why.
The war is like every time we go to war, the country be fucked up. Come on, think about it with Bush.
Absolutely. But here's the thing: war is supposed to create a stronger economy. That is what the purpose of war is, in my opinion.
But it get the people who invest in metal. It get the people who invest in bombs. It get the people who invest in all these things that you have to use for war. That's who get rich off it.
Can you explain?
Right.
You know what I'm saying? And just like I said, they just sunk billions and billions of dollars to a war that ain't even really ours. That ain't even American war.
Right.
That's just an ally. That's just a partner. And plus, on top of that, we got like 7, 8 other countries that got to support them with us. So if we're giving away billions, what these other countries doing?
Absolutely.
And that's another thing you got to fuck with Trump with, because
that's why the value of the dollar ain't worth
shit. But that's why, because he gonna make other countries pay their weight, bro. They don't just get no free shit from the United States.
Actually be
I've been looking at. I looked at all these boys' presidencies, bro, and I seen Obama. He did his thing as far as like with immigration, all that shit. Obama ain't let none of them immigrants up in here. None of that. He deported like 1.5 million immigrants. But guess what Obama did though? Obama is the president that introduced all this gay shit into our fucking equation.
Oh, he did do that. All that gay marriage and all that shit. He did all that. He did all that.
Updates. Trump at 78.
And then he turned, and then he,
Wisconsin,
and then
basically all gone.
they advanced it, with Biden and all that shit like that. Now you got women boxing other women, transgenders boxing women. Come on, bro. And then the reports just came out and said that she was a damn man.
Republicans are not just on track to win.
That's bad business right there, yo.
Also the House, they have a 64% chance of doing so. And so, I mean,
when you look at it, bro, it's just like certain things that don't even need to be. It's not even a question. It's like when they tell you that okay, do you want to go? Do you want to go forward or do you want to go backwards? It's not a sense that you're trying to not go forward, but it's a sense of nigga what the future gonna look like what's going forward looking like, and if it's gonna look like what y'all got going on, I ain't with that. I just ain't with it.
We currently have 0.
Yeah. I totally can respect that. But
Trump could sweep the entire to be the same.
I guess we'll see.
2016, which
we shall see, my brother. We shall see. You say it closed. It's gonna close about 11 o'clock or so, or whatever.
10 p.m.
Yeah.
The
last poll closing with a swing state.
We should be getting Georgia and all the East Coast states should be good.
Because that's something.
Okay, here we go.
We want to look at.
Shit, because I mean,
it's at this point that Democrats have realized that they've screwed this up.
Democrats realize they screwed this up.
Lost it from the beginning with Joe Biden running.
Wow.
He was the right candidate in 2020. He was definitely the only one that could really win against Trump. But
see then and this it is just like a lot of identity politics is the reason why this is not a landslide right now.
So with
if everybody would have did the research that I did, I promise you right now it'd be over with.
A lot of people voted just for her based on her color of her skin. That's what it was about. Absolutely.
You got to think about it. When they they voted. You got to look at it. Think about when they announced her and said she was going to be the president. They had them raise money for her before she even put one policy out. They didn't even know what she was going to do, and they was already supporting.
And that was an issue. Doesn't have enthusiasm.
So that right there already let you know it was identity politics, because that's why you had the white men for Harris, black women for Harris, white women for Harris, gays for Harris. Come on, but you said it ain't nobody divided. But I mean, how the hell that ain't divided?
Senate race, 58% Bernie Moreno in the lead.
And she got a Jewish husband, right?
This is what Trump and Republicans want to see.
And then you fighting for abortion, but you ain't never dropped no kids for yourself. Like, come on, man. A woman that, you know what I'm saying? You a woman that probably ain't never even want no goddamn kids, so it don't even matter to you about, or you probably can't have none, so it don't matter to you how many black babies these women kill. And then when you look at the numbers for abortions, black women lead in that.
Hold up. This way I gotta ring the alarm. Ding, 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 ding. So you telling me, in your opinion, in your feeling, that you think that the woman doesn't have the right to choose what she does with her own body?
She definitely do, and that's why she can go. That's why she voting. That's why they got to vote in a state that they live in to the choices that they want to make and that they prefer in a state. Because
but your boy Trump is against that. He's against that.
No, it ain't. He's actually the one who. But Trump, actually the one who put it to the states.
That's pretty much the theme of the night.
Oh, okay. Well, that's what I mean by television, because when I've been hearing Trump say something about, when a woman that has abortion, she needs to be in prison or some shit. He said, I'm just.
Nah, man. Trump is. Trump pushed
Okay.
that down to the states. Each state get to choose on what their law is going to be against abortion.
47%.
Okay.
And they
Gotcha.
keep trying to blame it. They keep blaming it on Trump because it's a good talking point for them to
boost
boost these women head up. But when they know for a fact that when they look at that ballot, they got to vote based on the ballot in they state that they live in. They ain't got nothing to do with no Trump no more.
Oh, okay. Gotcha.
And then on top of that, the Roe versus Wade, he couldn't bring that back if he wanted to because the House and the Senate is Republican and they're against that shit.
Okay.
So the best thing to do is to vote for it in your city.
But he's going to win it by 2.
Got you.
It's pretty difficult
for
this race to go any other way.
That was enlightening. That was some information for the people other than myself because I had no fucking clue.
And that is
I ain't know. When you be watching TV broadcasts, they fix them things to say to make one person sound, more suspect than the other. Trump's campaign was built on that smear campaign. He was at them boys editing them commercials and all that stuff. He was doing an amazing job.
Yeah. But then when you look at it, what president freed more black people?
It is going to be red.
Okay.
Pennsylvania, a lot of people.
Okay, I guess that makes
Joe
sense.
Biden, 94 crime bill put niggas in prison. The reform bill got niggas out of prison from Joe Biden's crime bill. Why you think Biden hate Trump so much? You'll never notice that he can't stand Trump because Trump. Yeah, but you know why though? Because he's not a politician. He's not he go against the grain, bro.
I do accept that. He definitely go against the grain. He about $1, man.
Just how well.
But that's the thing why I fuck with it. I fuck with it strictly on the strength of the fact that he's not no politician, bro. These folks here, look at Kamala Harris. Look at her campaign. She been trained to say the same goddamn thing the whole time. This whole time, she's saying the same thing over and over. They ask her any question, she's saying the same thing. You know what I'm saying? Oh man, that shit too scripted, man. They gonna play in your face like that. Nigga don't do that. Nigga Trump, he might say some dumb shit. He might say whatever, but it's what's on his mind.
And it's genuine. It's genuine. It's genuine.
Straight up.
Whether you like it or not. He gonna tell you what the fuck he feel. That's the shit show. He gonna tell you what he feel.
So when
He
you
gonna
think
tell
about
you, I mean, I heard that man make some comment talking about, no, I really don't like that guy. He's really not a nice guy. I mean, he be saying some shit to be a president.
yeah, but when you think about it, nigga, I'd rather for you to give me the truth, blood raw, than motherfucking be lying to me, man. I'd rather live off
appreciate that too.
however it come though, bro.
I appreciate that too. Tell me the truth. Don't bullshit me.
Yeah, man, because you gotta think about it. They gonna pull your leg on this bullshit, and then they gotta pull your leg on something else because they done turned around and lied, and the only thing lies do is cover each other. So I mean, it ain't gonna stop once you get there because every time they ask you a question, you can't answer the shit. Come on, man, nobody got time for that.
Make a call.
You need to know what the hell be going on. What if these damn you gotta think about it. See, this is another thing that I think about, bro. You got to look at all, when Trump be saying the enemy within, you got to look at it. That's a true statement because look at all the motherfucking people that done crossed the border that's already in the United States that could just be waiting on a phone call for them to say go. And next thing you know, shit start blowing up around this motherfucker. They already on the ground and done been here, coming here, setting up for years now, 2 and 3 years. Chinese people. Every other country, bro. Come on, you gotta think about that shit. If they was setting up a terrorist attack, bro, and they had to worry about coming across the water, they ain't have to worry about how the fuck they was gonna get into the United States because the United States let them in already. So they already here. So you gotta worry about them. So when you gotta worry about the hijacking the plane and trying to do some quick shit. They done had years to set up on us now. So when they say that, that's a crazy statement to say the enemy within it is right here in our country. That's facts. if China go to war with us, I think China had like a couple of million people that crossed the border for us. All of them was military age men. This ain't women and children we talking about, bro. We talking about military age men and shit.
But North Carolina, Georgia, the two swing states we've called.
Venezuela, they emptied out their prisons.
That's the one that can get into 270 the quickest.
Like I look at
that graph?
Extremely.
Yeah, I already know. Ain't nobody dumb, bro. Nobody's stupid, bro.
Wisconsin. And
Nobody's
right
stupid.
Now, he's gonna win at least one of these 3 states.
Nobody's dumb. You know what I'm
things don't
saying?
Go terribly for him, but it's also very likely that he actually wins all 3. We'll have to see. All of them though are going to be decided by raising.
He's blowing up the frame, ain't he?
Plus 0.5.
Yeah, man.
Trump kill him tomorrow, huh? Is that what this says? That Trump is winning?
Trump needs.
Yeah.
It's almost a guarantee that is going to happen.
All those red states that represent Republican, right?
Yeah, all the red states represent Republican.
Trump.
Okay, and the blue states represent Democrats. For people who don't know, who ain't really politically inclined, that's what that represents.
That's facts.
62, Pennsylvania 73. So yeah, that's what we've been expecting right now. But we will just have to wait a little bit longer. We're just 1 minute away, though.
It's the thing, though. If she lose Pennsylvania, it's over with.
In Montana,
if she lose Pennsylvania, we in this shit.
Nevada and Montana. We have, of course, a very
it's a
close
fact.
presidential election.
If Trump gets Pennsylvania, it's done for her.
Montana, we have the big Senate race where John Tester.
Why do you say that? Why is that? If he won from Pennsylvania, why do you say that? Like, why? How do you navigate it down to one state? Is that the last state he needs?
No, that's the last state she needs.
Polls have closed in Montana.
That's a pathway to victory for her. If she catch Pennsylvania, she in a good position. But if she loses Pennsylvania, she done.
And it's 4, or I
guess
it's 6, but I guess I put 4 there. But it's 6 electoral votes for Trump in Utah, and then in Montana, Donald Trump is going to win the state's 4 electoral votes. We're going to see
cleaning up on her ass, man.
A little bit.
It sure sounds like it. I'll tell you that.
Electoral votes. We also do have.
I mean, bro, anybody who paid attention to this shit, dog. If all you had to do was just pay attention to it, like just a little bit, and you would have seen that this was some bullshit going on. But you would block your vision if you just watch MSNBC and CNN. You're gonna lose. You're gonna lose. So you got to go to independent reporters that's on YouTube and people that's gonna actually go up and look up the information, bro. And then you got to go against. Then you go on, you watch the MSNBCs, the Foxes, and all that, and you cross-reference, and then you go on, you do your own research for yourself. Information available to you, and then you'll know. And that's what I did, bro. You feel me?
Been expecting. The map is shifting more and more to the right. Any updates on Nevada? Yeah, so polls just closed in Nevada. We're probably not going to see numbers out of Nevada for quite a while. It is always one of the slowest states to count votes. I mean, it's quite frustrating, but it simply.
I mean, now he's showing the betting market too. Now, young, the betting market he's showing right there too.
I know one thing. I seen the stock go up, man. I wish I had some goddamn money for it. All my stocks went up.
It is.
Could lose third seat here if John Tester
telling you, bro. Watch how this shit about to go, bro.
And we're actually now.
I know for a fact. I know for a fact. We came up from nothing. What the hell that noise is?
I don't know what happened.
You hear that music?
Yeah, that's my thing playing.
I appreciate that.
You gotta turn it down some.
But I think we'll have a pretty good idea of who's gonna win in the next few hours here. But we are still trying to hit our goal.
Yeah, man. Well, I guess we'll find out. Here shortly.
Right now,
yeah, it's gonna be long. It ain't gonna be long. That's crazy though.
High it can go up
but
if we all subscribe together. Thank you guys so much for your support.
I'm getting hungry. Yeah, I always get hungry to something like that. I'm getting hungry.
What you cooking tonight?
I guess we'll continue on now, looking at some of the new results.
Yeah, we got a pod like every day, man. We just gotta get mad episodes, cover them up, and then make them shorts and edit them and all that kind of stuff, man. Good, interesting content, man. We gonna do the damn thing, bro. But this is a good look right here. A lot of people doing this right now, though, in regards to this presidential election. I just think this is a worldwide topic, right? Everybody's interested in what's going on.
It is.
Toss up as well. Wisconsin.
It is. This is. I mean, because if you look at it, it's a lot of things that they done put forth in front of us that's gonna change the dynamics of shit. So you got to kind of pay attention to what's going on, because people say that laws and all this stuff ain't affecting us. Clearly, it is.
And I think ultimately it seemed like Harris's numbers, the early voting numbers in Michigan, were looking quite good. So that's probably the main reason why I gave.
Clearly, it is.
But I said in the video, it could go either way, and I just had to give it one way or the other. But Minnesota, Donald Trump, it leads by 16 points. Harris is on track to win by 4.2. Again, that's definitely not what Kamala Harris needs. This is the home state of her running mate. She can't just win by 4 points. She needs to at least outperform Joe Biden, who won Minnesota by a whopping 7 points. Alan Lichtman is pointing out that most of Trump's counties have dried up. Philly and Pittsburgh are still actively counting. I don't know why the New York Times is giving it to Trump at this stage. I mean, it's clear now that Pennsylvania is kind of gone for Kamala Harris. I mean, there's going to be no projection.
Oh, she got it.
But I mean, it's gone. Nothing else really to say about it. Iowa, though, has flipped for Trump. Trump takes the lead in Iowa. No surprises there. He's going to win the state by 8.9.
He got it. Jeezy, did he just say that Kamala just got Pennsylvania?
No, he said she ain't got it. She said it's pretty much over.
From Oregon, even though polls don't fully close there until 11. But we
see this dude right here checking like every site, every poll, like CNN, all the motherfuckers.
Not really sure what that means.
This is about as accurate as we gonna get. It play by play.
No, absolutely.
Another big drop of
absolutely. It's very accurate. It's on point. It's just right now.
Yep.
State and Donald Trump and Kamala Harris are in literally a perfect tie. However, a lot of these votes are coming from Maricopa County. That is the most liberal area, as well as Pinal County, which is right outside of Phoenix. Compare this to 2020, and you see the issue for Kamala Harris. Joe Biden won Maricopa County today with mainly just the early votes in. Kamala Harris is barely ahead in Maricopa County. She's not doing well enough. That is why it is lean Republican. Trump is on track to win Arizona by 4.1%, perfectly aligning with my forecast from just a few days ago. So Arizona probably going to be called pretty soon as well. But for now, we'll keep it there. Although New Mexico, we have 22% of votes in. It's pretty likely.
You know, Kamala gonna get New Mexico.
New Hampshire, 49%.
I mean, you're gonna see Kamala numbers go up now, because she got to get, because she gonna get a big jump when California, because she gonna win California and shit like that. She gonna win the whole West Coast.
Okay, she gonna win the West Coast.
She gonna win Oregon, Washington, and California for sure, and New Mexico.
New Hampshire
and California got the most electoral votes.
Sorry, not New Hampshire. Pennsylvania, Kamala Harris, 49.2. Donald Trump, 49.9. The flip has happened again in Pennsylvania. Trump is now on track to win. By
hold it down, woman. I'll be right back. You got me?
That is
yeah.
Significant margin. Michigan and
we want.
Pennsylvania.
It looked like he might win it.
For Trump at this point, Kamala Harris's lead is about to get taken away from her in Michigan. Thank you to Senor Diarrhea for gifting the 10 memberships. But Michigan, Trump 1.6. I mean, it's really surprisingly well. Somebody asked about Virginia again, so we'll go back to that in just a moment. But Wisconsin, it seems like Trump's lead is expanding there too. In Virginia, Kamala Harris is on track to win by 4.5, so she's probably going to win it, but it's going to be by less than half of Joe Biden's 10-point margin from 2020. So it's still going to be a pretty bad performance, but maybe not nearly as bad as some of these other states like Wisconsin, Michigan, Pennsylvania, where she is losing. And I think if you're a Democrat right now, you're probably melting down. because it's pretty clear that this election is over. No
Yeah,
matter how
man,
you
y'all in
put it.
trouble, man. I knew it was gonna happen
New
like
Hampshire,
this.
50%.
I knew it.
Colorado has just been called for Kamala Harris. This is one of the few states
Well, we
where
know
she might
Carter.
actually
She knows she
outperform
was
Joe
gonna get
Biden,
this.
although that's unlikely. But at least she'll get close. I really still haven't seen a single state where she's going to do better than the incumbent president. I mean, in New York, Kamala Harris is winning by 20%, which is actually not as bad as expected. But still, Joe Biden did do better there as well. Nevada, we don't have any votes there yet. Arizona, things are still looking good for Trump. I would say this is my tentative map here, so I'm going to give Arizona to Trump on this map. So now he is just 8 electoral votes realistically. It could obviously be closer, but I mean, yeah, it's kind of over. If we look at the Poly Market forecast, yep, Wisconsin, Michigan, Pennsylvania, they're all on track to go red. Donald Trump, 87.4%. Kamala Harris, 12.9%. I mean, this is almost exactly what I predicted in my final projection. I said Wisconsin and Michigan were basically pure toss-ups, and things are going perfectly as expected. And so, if you appreciate it, consider subscribing. We're at almost 2.5 million viewers. If we could all subscribe right now, see how high that number can go up. We're trying to hit 350 tonight, and I think we can do it with your support. So, but thank you guys again so much for all of that, for all the support and for, continuing to stick with us tonight. Donald Trump.
I don't know, man. It's not looking too good.
I'm not sure exactly what that's referring to, but it does seem that Trump's numbers are starting to creep up more and more. We'll see the 2024. Guess if I could just see everything at the same time. Guess we'll come into Google. So with the popular vote now, Donald Trump leads with 52.5% of the popular vote. Kamala Harris at 46.3%. Trump is at a raw vote total of 41.3 million. Kamala Harris at 36.5 million. So it's looking very, very good here for Donald Trump. He might even win the popular vote. I mean, if you look at the Poly Market forecast for the popular vote, it seems that Trump is actually on track to win it entirely. I mean, look at this graph. Look at what's happened in the past day. Trump has a 76% chance of winning the popular vote. Things really are going his way. I mean, I'm watching CNN right now. Doesn't seem like they're looking very happy on screen.
They should have known this was gonna happen. And he's soft as ever. Van Jones, he a little girl. No, he gonna cry like a little girl.
I can see what the presidential map is showing us. See if we have any new updates from these races. Not too much. Pennsylvania's at 50% though. Donald Trump has taken the lead. He leads by 2.1. He's on track to win by 1.9. I think we could be looking at a projection here at some point. Wisconsin is also favoring Trump. Trump +3 right now. He's on track to win by 0.8.
Damn.
And then with Iowa, 51-48. Kansas, of course, Trump is going to win there. There's no doubt about that. North Carolina, Georgia, we've already called for Donald Trump. Virginia is still Trump +1. Yeah, thank you guys for all the new subscribers. I couldn't be more appreciative for your guys' support. But we now have 48 minutes until our 11 p.m. poll closings, and they're not going to be the most important ones, but it's going to do a lot to fill in the map more. So Washington, Oregon, California.
Yeah, it looked like she in trouble, dog.
In those 4 states, and then
in trouble.
Voting at Alaska will be at 1 a.m.
It looked like all that power, all that bullshit wasn't gonna work. But I mean, she still got to get. Like I said, she gonna win them states right there. California, Oregon, and Washington. She gonna win those. We already know. California gonna give her the most. I think California got like 40 electoral votes or some shit.
Poly Market has Harris at 9%.
What does that mean? I don't know what that means.
Here for you guys to
they base it off like the number of people in the population in the area. So that's why they be doing like consensus and stuff like that.
Okay.
Because it's a certain amount of representatives for a certain amount of people, I think, something like that. But I know it's based off the population. Like, say for instance, like you see how they're trying to flood these illegals in all these different states.
Will come out on top.
That's when they'll get more seats.
Okay.
At this point,
so that shit.
Do you think CNN is absolutely
it's kind of
news? I mean, I would
it's
say
crazy how they got it set up, but you can see, but you can in the near future, whatever's going on now, we're gonna see the results of it.
But I mean, I feel that, you know, I think they're better than MSNBC, but
it looked like Harris gonna get them cheats spanked tonight, boy.
Pretty objective. I mean, they're gonna call it pretty soon. Is Virginia actually in play? Probably not. With 70% of the votes in, Trump is gonna lose his lead soon. Harris is gonna win by around 4 points. That's what
she got Virginia.
Be a big shift in favor of Trump for him to actually win it. But we'll see what happens.
But I don't think Democrats be winning Virginia. I meant to say Republicans be winning Virginia and stuff like that anyway.
Trump is behind by 1%, but he's actually on track to win Arizona by 4 points. Yeah, this is pretty big. We're going to be able to make a projection there pretty soon, in all honesty. New Mexico hasn't even been called yet. Kamala Harris is on track to win by less than 5. I mean, once again, I've overestimated the vice president. I kind of thought that in some of the more blue states, she wouldn't perform nearly as poorly as she is right now. But I mean, I guess anything's possible.
So she performed poorly.
Yeah, that's crazy.
Yeah, man.
All right.
I mean, she from California, so.
Somebody wants a full update on Kansas. Also, people want Maine. So Kansas, Trump at 52, and then Kamala Harris at 46. This is mainly because all of the Kansas City votes are coming in at this point. And then ultimately, though, Trump is going to win by 17. That's better than 2020. In Maine, we only have 8% of votes in. Trump is leading by 4, although ultimately he's going to lose it. He's going to lose it by 6. Yeah, that's not what Democrats really want. Angus King in the Senate, he is ahead. It does seem like he is going to win his race up there. I don't think I actually made a slide for him, but it's fine.
Just know we'll have a better economy, man.
Go to the New York Times.
All right.
Put the link to the New York Times. Not exactly sure what that is.
And they're gonna end that war. And we're gonna be done with sending all that money across the pond.
Donald Trump winning the popular vote by 0.6%.
And then on top of that, they support less government, bro.
The popular vote.
That's why we get taxed on everything. Them boys we talking about. It don't make no sense for us to have to buy stuff. We get taxed for the money that we even use to buy stuff and get taxed for the stuff that we buy.
Shit crazy over here, yeah.
Is on track to win.
Yeah, bro. And then on top of that, you got to turn around. You don't never own shit because even with the house, nigga, you got to pay the taxes on the house every year, or you gonna lose. Or you lose.
Absolutely.
Poly market here.
But you think is that supposed to change under Trump's regime?
I don't know if they're gonna be able to. I don't know if they got the House and the Senate, and he the president.
Updated in the final day.
They can pass literally what they want right now if they win.
This morning. So I mean, if we look at,
but I know that's what they was speaking on that type of stuff. You get what I'm saying? So of course they want to make some adjustments. They want less government so we can have less taxes.
They're wrong. Or The Economist on the final day, they gave Kamala Harris a 56% chance of winning. They're going to end up being wrong as well. And then Nate Silver's forecast, he'll end up being wrong once again, too. He gave Kamala Harris 50 to 49. I mean, obviously, these are just odds, but it's funny how they all shifted in favor of Kamala Harris on that final day, which is basically this morning. So, yeah, I mean, coming back to the map here, Iowa, Trump leads by 5. His margin's only going to expand there. Arizona, we have a majority of the votes now in. Kamala Harris leads by 0.8, but it's still very likely Trump will win it. Plus 3.9 is the current margin for the former president.
See, these folks be doing this shit all year round. Like even when these midterm elections,
40
every
minutes.
election, they
minutes,
be
we'll have,
already doing the polls and doing
another
censuses
big
on the shit.
closing. And then of course 12 p.m. with Hawaii, 1 a.m. with Alaska. You get caught up on chat real quick. Yeah, I mean, so no votes from Nevada have come out yet. It's still just 0-0. They're going to take a while. They took a long time back in 2020. They always take a long time. That's kind of just something that Nevada likes to do. I really don't know why they're so slow, but it's just something. But the good thing is that Nevada's not going to decide the election. We're not going to wait until Nevada.
Yeah, the motherfuckers
know who's winning. The race is going to be decided a long time before Nevada is actually called. Especially,
yeah, it's gonna be old crazy
race.
tomorrow. But you know the thing about it is, you know they done boarded up Washington and all that shit, right?
Trump holds on to a
For what?
lead. Let's take
because they think it's gonna be riots and shit.
It's on track to win by 2.6.
Really?
Basically, what we had earlier.
Yeah. Like all the cities and the rest, everything around the White House and shit is boarded up.
Oh wow!
I'm sure right now Kamala Harris at 52, Donald Trump.
I ain't know that.
6. It does seem like
I really watch the news, so I probably wouldn't know a lot of shit.
To her lead, at least for now.
Yeah, I did see that. I seen that shit on YouTube.
The Democrats, they don't lose New Hampshire, but I mean, basically the election is gone at this point. Check Virginia. People want me to check Virginia.
Would you already put your food on for the night?
Right. So New Hampshire, Virginia.
Nah, man, I'm stalling right now, B.
49.
But I'm just chilling. I'm gonna hold you down for a few more minutes, and I'm gonna just. I'm going to I gotta go get me something to eat. Nigga. I ain't got nothing to eat now.
Right now, Harris
I got to go run somewhere. Yo, I'm starving.
Ain't nothing. I know. I had it before. I had it while I was out and the day in Alabama. So.
Oh, that's where you went to, Alabama today?
Yeah, I went to Tuscaloosa.
Okay, how was 5 hours, right?
10:20.
Well, travel time, turnaround.
Probably gonna end pretty early on. CNN currently has it at 178.91, but we of course know that they're heavily underestimating Trump in many of these races. Iowa has just been called. I think a lot of people are saying. People, when we look at Polymarket again, apparently Trump is finally at 90.
Damn.
Yeah, it seems like Trump is now at 90. It seems like it's a lock. He's going to win Wisconsin, Michigan, and Pennsylvania. Honestly, a little bummed out that I'll be proven wrong by less than 1% in both Wisconsin and Michigan. So I apologize for that. But I guess if I point to my prediction from 5 days ago, that would have been absolutely perfect. But I mean, you know, obviously we had Trump winning and the map wasn't going to change too much from there. The margin in Illinois right now, we'll take a look at what that is saying. It's 11 points for Kamala Harris. This is actually quite bad. The last three Democrats.
That's all he keeps saying. It's quack bad. It's a wrap, B. It's a wrap. It's a reason.
Basically 11. That's
damn, man. That shit. I mean, once her states come in, though, she gonna get a little boost.
Now we're gonna look at Arizona. We have a Senate election there.
They had they called Florida so quick tonight. Florida got called like 8 o'clock. They closed at 7. By 8 o'clock, they already had done called Florida red.
Oh wow!
It was over with.
It really doesn't seem like she's gonna win, even at this point. So, look at Arizona on the presidential level. Trump is at 49, Harris at 50. The Senate race has Ruben Gallego at 53, Carrie Lake at 45. So Trump is outperforming Lake by 4% right now. Kamala Harris is leading by 1. Trump is on track to win by 4. So we're basically going to see a 5-point swing in terms of the margin in favor of Republicans over the next few hours. Carrie Lake is behind by 8. So it does seem like Lake is going to lose again. And this was a winnable race for Republicans. It's just that they shouldn't have chosen the person that lost the governorship to Katie Hobbs, who was a pretty uninspirational candidate for governor back in 2022. If Republicans put up anyone else, literally anybody else.
This dude here, boy, he's serious dude. Ain't he? He's serious dude. And he said he's independent. He's not a real forecaster. He's really
they independent. They get funded.
Texas, Trump
okay.
13 points.
And I mean, he knows what he's talking about, and he's mouth almighty, yo.
15
yeah, his mouth ain't started moving yet, yo.
Maybe going back to 2012, or maybe even.
And then you could look at the damn. He looking at the CNN poll. Why he doing this shit? So he keeping up with their shit as well.
Legit good news for Trump. I mean, right now, basically what we have is it's pretty clear that Trump is going to sweep Arizona, Georgia, and North Carolina, the 3 must-win states.
Oh, shit.
Now, all he needs is Wisconsin, Michigan, and Pennsylvania. And according to the betting markets, according to the New York Times projection, according to just the votes that are coming in right now, it seems pretty clear that Trump is going to win at least one, but probably all 3 of them. So this is not a fraud. Not like what we saw in 2020. There's not going to be a blue wave. I would say if you're a Republican right now, you have nothing to worry about. Obviously, I could be wrong, but I'm pretty confident that if you're a Republican right now, you have absolutely nothing to be worried about. Republicans couldn't be in a better position, here at 10:30 p.m. Obviously, the race, isn't going to be called that fast.
Yeah, this shit hit crazy, man. How long is? I mean,
what are people saying about Carrie Lee? People want me to check Arizona. We're at 51% of the votes are now in for Arizona. Trump's still behind by 0.8, but he's going to win it. He's on track to win by 4 based on the numbers so far. Somebody said this is so much better than networks. I appreciate that. I mean, I try to do my best.
Well, you just said that nigga be going. They just said he's better than networks.
Want me to go over been enjoying the coverage, but we can also make another projection. I believe it should be updated on our Twitter. And that is that New Hampshire will go to Kamala Harris. Kamala Harris is the projected winner in the Granite State of New Hampshire. It's going to be close.
She just won in New Hampshire.
But she is
she just won in New Hampshire.
New Hampshire is going to be blue on our map. We can also project.
So who would you prefer to win? I mean, you got these 2 candidates. We know you're independent.
Who I would prefer to win? Who's my preference? My preference would be the person that I could physically see black people improving by, if that makes any rational sense. It's just in my ideology, I just don't feel that any president has really done anything for any black people as a culture. It seems like all the presidential candidates.
So you don't think that? You don't think that Lyndon B. Johnson did anything for black people?
No, I'm not familiar with his term, so I won't speak on any information that I can't really provide a good synopsis about. I don't know anything about.
You know about black people freedoms, like when they started getting their freedoms.
Absolutely,
in the United States.
Yeah, when they signed the Declaration of Independence, not when they signed the Declaration of Independence, when the Approximation Act, or what was it called? Approximation Act. That's what you're talking about.
I'm talking about all the stuff Martin Luther King was fighting for.
Oh yeah, definitely. I'm definitely familiar with that.
Okay, so if you familiar with that, then you should know about Lyndon B. Johnson, because he the ones that signed all that shit. He the one that they saying I know you heard of this. You heard of the president that said, yeah, we're gonna put this in the law and we're gonna have these niggas voting Democrat for 200 years.
I heard that.
That's Lyndon B. Johnson.
Just 1 second.
Okay.
Look at that.
Okay. Well, when you was mentioning when black folk first got their independence, I thought you was talking about the it's an act. It's called approxima. I forgot the terminology. What it's called. Keep sounding ignorant.
I gotta look into it.
But you asked me a question and you didn't know the answer.
What you talking? No, I was talking about in 1968, the acts of 1960.
Okay.
Well, I said that what Martin Luther King was fighting for.
Oh, okay. Yeah, you talking about just recently, 40 years ago.
Yeah, that's. I mean, before that, what niggas couldn't even. I mean, it was whites only pies then.
Yeah, absolutely.
He's now up by 3 points. He's on
Absolutely.
2%.
So yeah, man. Well, it looks like your man is gonna take this by a landslide, man. I hope and pray that what you saying is the case. I do know that he let go a lot of black men. You know, he's signed clemency laws for a lot of people. You know, Kodak Black and a bunch of other rappers wouldn't be free if it wasn't for Trump. No other president has done that. You know, so
but Georgia,
I don't know. I just think black people are scared to wield their power when Trump is just showing you that he's gonna wield his power.
91%.
And I don't. It's a double standard, right? And that's what this life has been. That is as long as my 50 years. It's always been a double standard.
Yeah.
You know.
Trump leads by 6.
Kamala can't say. Kamala can't go on a news broadcast and say that she's going to do something for black people in particular. She can't say that. She has to leave it broad. I'm gonna help all people, right? But here it is. Obama can sign acts for the same-sex marriages. He can give Mexicans and Puerto Ricans and other people of other nationalities, they can pass bills just based on those behalfs, on their ethnicity. And why is it that no black president can have the power? I quote power to say, I'm doing this for my race. It doesn't work that way.
But
the white people
do that bills in for all the other races, though, for Asian.
Exactly, that's my point.
You know what I mean? All these other races, Indians and shit.
So with that being said, at least from your perspective, you're saying that Trump, in turn, at least he's not a politician, so he just, he telling motherfuckers what it's gonna be, what it is, and you respect that, as opposed to a person like Kamala not even being able to say what she can do for your community. And I say your community, being black people.
It's just like
she can't think she's gonna do shit.
Yeah, but it's just like you think about it, like you already know you don't want to go against the grain, right? So you like, okay, you're gonna stand with your folks. So you give her the benefit of the doubt. So then when you turn around and you watch her and you see how she answers questions, that shit get insulting to you. It turned into the fact, like, brother, you really think I'm that fucking stupid? Especially if you did some research and then you go and you watch them, you're like, what? Like, damn, you gonna lie like that? And then that's when you get to realizing, like, these motherfuckers be trying to trick you. And then that's when you get to realizing which news cycles is actually supporting their narrative. You get what I'm saying? And then you get to realize who ain't biased and who biased. You get what I'm saying? And who's for who. You know what I'm saying? It's a whole, like, this political world in our country it's got a world of it's a world of its own. Like with this shit, there's people that take this shit serious.
I mean, they're just more cautious.
You know what I'm saying?
I mean, with me here, I called North Carolina, Georgia,
and the way that they be handling certain things, especially with the shady shit they be trying to pull, man. Like you gotta gotta watch it.
That how each state is going to
go. And see now, but with all this technology we got going on, we get to watch them pass bills. We get to sit and watch it. I mean, we get to sit there and watch the shit. We get to sit there and argue, debate about the bill. We get to sit and watch them do it. You know what I'm saying? So there's no excuse for nobody not to know what the hell be going on. The shit, the information be right there for you.
We've been covering this race.
You know what I'm saying?
Absolutely.
So that's just why I tell you, bro. When I talk to people, I know if they know something.
Basically, I think Daley.
And it ain't because I know every fucking thing. It's just because I've been paying attention and really doing my research, because it's just like for me to stand out and say, okay, I'm gonna take this stance, even though I took the same stance in 2020, because to me it didn't make sense for us to get mad about somebody and what they saying versus what they doing. We in a fucking good economy right now. Why the hell do y'all want to trade a good economy over what somebody's saying for this motherfucker who y'all don't know what he gonna do?
New Hampshire.
Right.
And guess what? Niggas did it.
One of the states that I knew that I wasn't going to be able to call at poll closing.
Niggas did that shit, and guess what happened?
So,
we got fucked.
You know, I mean, New Hampshire.
Everything went up on us.
Going to be close this time, but Democrats do have a clear advantage.
Straight up.
That is definitely shown.
So you look at that shit, and you tell it if that wasn't us voting against our own demise.
I mean, that's going to be a huge shift. For context, Joe Biden, when
the border opened up
by 4.5%.
Goddamn, all them little white girls and all these other races of girls that got killed from these illegals would have never got killed.
I think Democrats,
like, you get what I'm saying? All this bullshit, bro. All that money that they done spun in New York, Chicago. Chicago was like $1 billion deficits. You get what I'm saying? Colorado, they voting blue. Look at they voting blue, and they dumbass got they calling for the federal government to get them money, and they ain't getting none. But it's just like, they sending all the illegals in here, and then they expect for the states to pay for the shit. You know what I'm saying? But they done wasted a lot of money too. That's why you seen when that FEMA shit came up, they were scrambling for money and all that shit like that. But see, what people didn't know was, this what people didn't know. It just so happened that the storm timing was just so perfect for them, because the storm happened the same week that they was getting funding. If you go and you look at the FEMA website, you will see that they had just got the funding on like September the 29th. The storm had hit like the 25th. So that's why you see when they kept saying that the government was moving slow on the responses and FEMA was moving slow, they ain't did shit until they got that money on the 29th. People don't be paying attention to that shit. But I actually went on FEMA site and read that shit. You get what I'm saying? And I read what it, and then they said that they wasn't giving no money to no funds to illegals. That's a lie. Only thing they did was they just saying that, okay, they were saying that it didn't come from disaster relief funds, but they took like a couple of $1 million out of another fund that we supposed to have and gave it to illegals. But then they got on the news. See, that's why I always say it's the language. It's the language, just the words that you use, and that's how they lie to you.
We'll also see Carl.
But I just started paying attention to the shit this year. I mean, like really, like in 2020, because I couldn't understand why people was like so hell bent on Biden. I couldn't understand it. Like I'm looking at this nigga like I wasn't impressed. You know, I ain't give a fuck about what a nigga talking about. I'm talking about how the fact we out here functioning out here.
Changing your life.
Yeah.
Is never going to say that it's very likely.
Working class.
Yeah, and then just the thing. So
we've called it.
And then they trying to say that the money, if businesses do good, the money don't trickle down to the employees. What you think about that? If you was a business owner and you started making more money, would you pay your employees more?
New Mexico,
absolutely.
This state sued. Once the New York Times.
That's the whole
point. That's not the way it goes. That's not the way it goes. You pay your fucking employees minimum wage. You may charge your employees a bonus or some shit like that. But you gonna pay them based on what the government makes you pay them. You ain't giving them no extra bread as a business owner. You're not doing that. That's not what business is about. You ain't doing that.
Yeah, so
no, but I get that. But what I'm saying is like
Donald Trump is going to
I ain't talking about no minimum wage. We on skilled labor, like we middle class, bro. Like we ain't talking about no Burger King workers and all this type of stuff. We talking about us with skilled labor, carpenters, plumbers, all these type of guys. You get what I'm saying? Like trucking, like right. Like with my company, right? When my company switched over, to the company we were now, we made more money off the deal.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? They paid us more bread off that shit. You get what I'm saying? And we had more avenues to make bread off of. You know what I'm
okay.
saying? So it open up. I don't know. Me personally, I feel like it should. I mean, you should open up more doors for the people that you work for. If they doing a good job and if they bringing you in money and you eating good, why wouldn't you? Why wouldn't you try to help? Why wouldn't you help the people that's helping you eat?
That's what I'm here for.
That is the way it's supposed to be, but that's not generally
I mean,
how.
I understand we got to make a profit. I'm not saying go into the red for to help the people, but I'm talking about if we growing, right, and we steady growing, right, and we growing, and we ain't reached our peak, but we steady growing. You get what I'm saying? At some point, you can up the ante a little bit because you got more business, and plus on top of that, if you got more business,
Absolutely. But here's the thing about that, and I'm just gonna give you a realistic take on that, or my perspective. So say you up the ante on paying your dividend to your employees, truckers, plumbers, whomever, right? Skilled labor, right? So you as you grow, you give your business, your employees more money. But what happens when you if you go down? That's why it's a cap on what a salary or what individuals can make. Because if your business, if it's thriving, that's cool. But once it goes up, you can never lower somebody's wage. You got what I'm saying? So if I'm paying you $40 an hour, you're a skilled laborer. You do HVAC. So if I'm paying you $40 an hour because my economy is good and I'm growing, but then something happens with the fuel or the Freon or whatever the case may be, costs me more money, and I have to get more inventory. I can't lower your scale of pay after I raised it. It doesn't work that way.
But that ain't the only way that we can cover that, though.
One of the points that I've been saying over and over again when it comes to maintaining.
Well, I mean, there's other perspectives. I'm sure you can figure out another way or another plan. So it's not like I don't agree with you.
If fuel go up, that's a part of the job. So you can factor that into the final cost of whatever you're doing, because that's a part of what you're doing.
I really apologize for that, but
that's just like fuel.
Questions you guys have.
Fuel is a part of the bill.
Two congressional districts. Well, Maine actually has two, and then Nebraska has three. Basically, the electoral college.
God damn! Look at all this red on this board, man. He killing us.
States just decided that they were going to allocate 2 electoral votes from the state as a whole, and then.
Let's see, you're a businessman. You do this, so you know.
Absolutely, I know.
So, but that's just like now, right? So you in real estate, right? Not trying to put your business out there, right? But you're a real estate guy. You could you gonna up the price of your house depending on what's going on. Like when you first bought the property, you was renting it at this much. Now that everything's going up, you renting it at this much.
Absolutely.
It's gonna fluctuate just like that. I mean,
and that's why they have things called variable interest rates, where basically it fluctuates with the market. So your mortgage to be goddamn 2,100 one month, and because the market and the stock exchange it goes up or it decreases in value, your mortgage can go up to $2,600 a month. That's called a variable rate. That's what I deal with in regard to real estate. You want variable rates, fixed rates, and that's what people tend to you want. So I mean, it's about a difference of perspective. It doesn't make me right or you wrong, And I think that's what the problem is with people in general, overall, when it comes to these kind of debates and subject matters, that the ideology about expressing yourself to one another, it's not to
we'll see if we can make
you. It's about trying to provide you with an understanding to why I feel the way I feel. But if you don't concur, meaning you don't appreciate the value of my words and you don't believe what I'm saying, that is fine. But I think that's what the problem is. It becomes so combative with people that It's just about your opinion, your perspective. And, you know, it doesn't make you right or me wrong. It's just your perspective, you know, and I think that's why a lot of the, you know, these subject matters are so hard to talk about with individuals because everybody wants to prove their point. You know, and your point is just your perspective. It doesn't make you right. And the damn sure don't give me it don't give me no glory about arguing with any individual about some shit that I can't control. You know, so
Facts.
you know, that's where I'm at with it. But yeah, bro, I guess we got us a good thing going on here. You know. We'll see where it go. I thought we was gonna do something else different this evening, actually. But
I mean, it really just came down to the thing where the timing, right? And then you know, it's just this shit just was like the main thing right now. You know what I'm saying? And then,
it is the main
what I'm
thing.
saying?
It is the main thing. I mean, this is what our society is going through right now. This is presidential election. This is what it is. This is the world we live in. So I mean, you definitely got to put some emphasis on it. You know, but at the same token, you know, it's kind of for me. I've always found the elections. You seem to have a whole different energy than I have about the presidential election. Let me just put that in there right now. You seem to have a whole different perspective, energy about it. You know, and I think there are people like myself who you just want to see change.
yeah,
You just want to see change, you know, and however that may come about, that's what you want to see. You want to feel it personally, and I don't think that you know, people from our walk of life necessarily feel it personally. They don't feel the change, and I'm not saying that on the masses that there hasn't been things that improved or gotten better, but the everyday person doesn't feel the change.
yeah.
The only reason why,
And that's why I don't think, like myself, though I do vote,
this is going to give her
it's more or less out of my due diligence as opposed to how I feel. You know what I mean? That makes any sense?
Yeah.
Water. I mean, yeah, I guess
it's more about
you don't think that you felt anything different when Biden and Harris came into the office?
No, not me.
You don't think that things changed when they came in?
Well, I think that things changed for the negative. I think that things changed, but I can't say. See, this is what I'm saying about perspective. I can't say that I seen. Of course, did I see gas go up? Did I see the price of food go up? You know, eggs was $1.57 the dozen, and now they're $4 or $5. So, did I see things change? Absolutely.
$6.
Yeah, but absolutely. Did I see things change? I did. But I can't say that those changes weren't a reflection on what was going to happen regardless of whom or what. It's just two more puppets in the White House. It doesn't mean that, in my opinion, it doesn't mean that these people control the narrative of what's going on. Right? Did I see change? Absolutely. I'm human. I see it shit like we just mentioned, the eggs going up higher. But I don't know that these two particular people were responsible for the changes. Right? I don't know.
So you telling me, right?
Mm-hmm.
Me and you in a room, right?
Mm-hmm.
We left the walls blue, right? And then we walk out of that room, and then them two walk back in the room, and then we go back in the room, and the walls green. You don't think they changed the color of the walls?
Very professional, spoken.
Say that shit again.
Yeah, I mean, I appreciate that a lot, man.
I'm just using a real simple.
I hear your analogy, but you know, you're saying like, you know, two individuals go in the room.
Right,
the room is blue.
Me and you, we in the room. We walk out the room. Two people walk in the room behind us. Right? When we left out the room, the walls was blue. But when we came back in the room, the walls was green. Is it safe for us to assume that they painted the walls green?
In favor of Ted Cruz. So
it's safe, but see, the key word is what you just said. It's safe for us to assume, But here's a different perspective. We go in this room. The room is green. When we leave it's when we go in the room, it's green. When we leave the room, two other individuals come in, it turns to blue. Now, when they leave the room, well, the moral of the story is this, man, because that shit is getting confusing with the room shit. But what I will say is this, man, I don't know that a lot of the narrative is already a prescribed law. You understand what I'm saying? I'm just trying to say, like, I think that we place too much faith. I think we're placing too much faith on individuality and what the people are elected to do. I don't think it really works like that. I mean, the same way that all these laws were written, you know, the Jim Crow, the all these things were prescribed. These things were written down in history. And not to say that, of course, we want them to change, because that's the only way we're going to grow as the people. But at the end of the day, this narrative was what it was.
All right, so we're now going to make.
Yeah, but see,
You know, it's what it was. You know,
they the ones that make the laws.
I get that. I totally concur with that. I understand who makes the laws, but at the same token, how I know that the president, from what I understand, in my passion for this election shit, is that the president and the vice president are figurehead, right? They are people that are ran by the. Help me if I'm wrong here. They are people that basically they are ran by the Congress and the Senate. The president doesn't have any power.
But that's why we got.
I'm asking a question here. I'm asking a question.
No,
the president, as an individual, doesn't have any power per se. They don't get to veto shit.
The president got executive order.
I mean, Kamala Harris should be embarrassed by how poor
the president signed the bills that the House and the Senate passed.
Really couldn't be any worse.
Right. Hear what you just said. She signed the bill that the House of the Senate passed.
And guess what?
Basically, she put the name. He or she put his. He don't have to sign that, but he or she puts his name or John Hancock on these affidavits of bills that are sent to them, that they review, and they agree or disagree.
Okay, so check this out though. Why you think that the presidents be wanting to get the House and the Senate? They all work together.
They want the majority. They want both.
That's how they get bills passed.
Right.
If it's their house, and if it's their House and it's their Senate, he gonna get shit passed.
26 more.
Got you.
The presidency, it's not going to be that difficult.
The Democrats had the same thing, and when they got in office, they could have did it. Listen, Democrats had the House and the Senate. You can check it out for yourself. They had the House and the Senate when Biden got in office. They could have did the same thing, but they didn't do nothing.
That really is what he needs to be doing.
You know what I'm saying? That's why I say, when they say, "Oh, you could have did it in 4 years," that's what they mean. I mean, we talking about Kamala Harris, the goddamn president of the Senate.
From the next poll closing,
she the tie-breaking vote.
Eastern time.
And Biden got the final John Hancock. But if you got everybody on the Senate that's on your team, how you can't get nothing done?
Make a call for these races, because ultimately
think about that shit. That's just like if I'm the president and you the goddamn you and Hassan and all y'all boys in the Senate and in the House. You don't think I can't get nothing done?
You're supposed to be able to get something done because you got homeboys on the inside.
And that's what we watching right here. We watching
Donald Trump at 49%.
We watching them win. We watching them win the majority. And that's why I say we're gonna have the best chance of getting shit done. Bro, only thing I'm hoping for is a better economy, closed border,
doesn't seem like
the trans out of kids' schools.
I totally agree with that.
and
They are waving their flags.
the men out of women's sports.
Not really sure why.
Get the trans they own goddamn league.
This couldn't have gone any worse for them.
Right, but you see that's why I can't, and that's why I'm not a real shit. You know, even that shit you just said affected me in a way. You know, I mean, to each his own, man. I don't know. I just don't. You know, all that stuff with the men being able to go into women's locker rooms and all that sucker shit. That shit ain't cool, man. I don't even know where this shit coming from, man. This whole society on the whole has been corrupting and influencing our children in the wrong way, and that's the agenda that I want to see. That I want to see dealt with.
At this point, if
what you
that's the agenda that I want to see dealt with. You know, I mean, you're influencing these babies to think against everything that we was taught, man, and say it's okay. I mean, I you know, to each his own, man. To each his own.
And
Kamala
Harris is going to be
but my brother,
what you on your phone or you on your laptop?
I'm on my phone. I got my laptop queued up. Where you at?
I do think we will be able to call
I'm about to
Arizona.
send you something to look at when you get done. When you jump off, because you about to jump off, right?
Again, so
yeah.
Give me one.
Yeah, you look at that shit that I just sent you when you look up. I just sent it to you on text message.
92%.
Oh, you sent it on a text. I said if you sent it to my email, I could watch it right now while I'm still on the trip with you. I got my computer logged up.
Michigan is dark red. Nevada isn't as red.
I was watching
1% today, as he is now just on track.
Yeah, man. But it looks like your boy is gonna do the damn thing, brother.
Well done from the Finger Lakes.
Yeah.
In upstate New York.
I ain't gonna stay on all night and watch it. I'm
You better get you gotta get your ass and go to work. It's 11 o'clock. We've been on here 2 hours.
Dropped off my ballot just a few days
ago. A little bit more than that, probably.
Dumbass bitch talking about something. Take her to man. All right. These dumbass always be tripping.
The 10 p.m.
What you said, bro?
Or right before the 11.
I said we've been on here.
It's 11. It's 11. I know. I'm probably gonna jump off about
a lot of people
and at a 2-hour mark.
Give me 1
I ain't about to stay
on here. Wait, it is 2 hour mark. 11 o'clock is 2 hours.
Yeah, we've been on like 5 minutes.
We've been on here before. We was on here before 9.
It's 5 minutes away. I'm looking at the clock. We've been on here for an hour and 56 minutes.
We was on here before 9, though, I believe.
Yeah, we was on for an hour and 56 minutes.
Oh, okay. Well, that's good money. That's good money. Good money. Yeah. I'm still here. I'm gonna hold this down, B. We in this together, B. I just didn't plan on the whole 2 hours to be subject matter of this, but obviously, like you said, we couldn't avoid it. This is what's going on in our current climate right now. It's the biggest thing in history. In our history, you know, it's a presidential election, so you got to be part of it, or you know, sit by the wayside. You know, so you got to be part of it. Interject, give your opinion. You know, to all our viewers and everything, we wish y'all well. We hope that y'all everybody got out there and vote and passionate about who they feel is going to make a change in our society and our communities on a whole, you know, and you know, peace and blessings to the people, man. That's all we can ask for, man. You know,
I'll tell you,
this Piping Young God podcast, baby.
We're at 300.
Understand me?
Man, you understand? Piping Young, man.
400,000 tonight.
I don't know, bro. I'm fucking hungry. I'll tell you that. I shouldn't be eating this time of night.
What you going to get?
In just one moment, I would really.
I'm thinking about fucking waffles, I guess, something like that.
I knew you was gonna say that.
Tonight,
only because it's up the fucking street. I can give me a fucking waffle,
any support from you
and that's really all I want. I really don't want nothing else. I really don't want nothing else.
You just getting one waffle?
I'll probably just go up there and grab a waffle.
Yeah,
I might get one of them.
You ain't got no pancake mix in the house?
I do.
When it comes to Wisconsin,
Shit,
Michigan, Pennsylvania,
nigga, you going all the way up there for a waffle? You could do that.
I do have pancake mix. I don't have a waffle line though. I always keep saying I'm buy one. I don't got one waffle line though.
But now as more time has
got a
gone
frying
on,
You ain't been to this.
counted. Yeah, the number has gone up quite a bit.
What crib? Which crib you talking about? The one
you
that
ain't
you was
been to
working
this house,
on?
have you? Yeah, you ain't been here, have you?
I've been to the one you was working on before. You had dipped off for a minute that time.
Oh, okay. Okay. Oh well, you ain't see the finished product then. Yeah. You ain't see the finished product.
You was working on it then.
Oh, okay. Well, you gotta come through and see the thing, man. You might want to say, "Fuck it, man. We just stream right here, man. This thing is off the chain, B. Off the chain,
Yeah, I'm definitely come check you out, bro.
Yeah, you off on Saturday. We got a podcast on Saturday, man. So leave them hoes alone.
North Carolina.
Yeah, I be chilling. I've been chilling lately though. I just been stacking my bread for real.
Also slow mode.
Oh, okay.
Okay, so I mean, this
I
is
ain't been
good.
I ain't been doing shit. I just been chilling. You know what I'm saying? But see, the best way I've been doing that is just being to myself. You know, just cool.
That's the whole thing. Listen, on another note, remember that thing you helped me out with?
Yeah.
That I came to see you help me out with. I need you to grab me when you go.
Votes in. It's gonna be
okay.
Republican.
Ain't no issue. I'm probably gonna be going
also gonna win in
later this week.
Wisconsin.
Okay. Well, let me know before you go in, and when you don't call me and we chop it up or whatever. But I'm thinking because my yeah. But just let me know, B. Just let me know.
No, I got you.
We will have some
Let me know.
I'll make sure we put that into play.
Yeah. But I got.
All right, bro. Man, I'll G with you later, man. We'll be back at it again.
How is California?
All right. Later on, bro. Drive tape tomorrow.
For sure.
Next minute here. Basically, right now, we'll start to be able to see some of the more specific things from each of these states. But it is now 11 p.m. Eastern time. Also, thank you, Adam, for the super chat. Thank you, Cooper. Really appreciate the support. But it is now 11 p.m. Polls have closed in Washington, Oregon, California, and Idaho. All 4 of these states voting has finally ended. And so we can make some projections at this time. All 4 of the races, in fact, they're all pretty solid for one party or the other. And this is really when you start to see the map start to fully fill up. Washington, Kamala Harris, the projected winner, 12 electoral votes going to the vice president. Next up in Oregon, or next up in California, 54 electoral votes for Kamala Harris, another solid blue state falling in line. Meanwhile, in Idaho, Donald Trump is the projected winner, 4 electoral votes from the state of Idaho going to the former president. And then, sorry, for some reason I filled in Oregon. I apologize for that. It's California, but the last projection is going to be Oregon, 8 electoral votes going to Kamala Harris. Probably going to be a pretty clear victory, but we'll see about that. Oregon is going to be solid blue. And so this is where the map is now.
Man.
Thank you, West Power.
So I wonder if we go to sleep on this tonight.
I really appreciate it. So basically at this point,
when we wake up,
we are having
and see Trump,
I feel like
the president,
away from declaring a winner. If I expand the map here, Trump is at 248 electoral votes. Kamala Harris at 212. And so Trump is now just 22 away. And I guess the most likely scenario is obviously he's going to win Alaska. That is for sure. He is not going to lose Alaska. But then he just needs to win any one of these other upper Midwestern states along with Arizona. It's pretty clear he's going to win Alaska and Arizona, plus Pennsylvania, Michigan, and Wisconsin. That's where we get Trump at 306, maybe even Nevada 312. So the map is looking exactly how Trump would have wanted to. But for now, based on the projections that we can actually make, Donald Trump is officially at 248 electoral votes. Kamala Harris at 212. The mainstream media is going to be a little bit behind on this. But I mean, Trump is just in an incredible spot right now. Pennsylvania, 69% of votes in. Trump holds on to a 3-point lead.
Are we
49%
gonna
of
see
votes
Trump
in.
win? Is the
leads by 4.
thing
Wisconsin,
for real? Like he's
61%
saying it is.
of votes in.
But if we
Trump
leave it
leads by
here,
2%.
well, we wake up tomorrow as Trump the
California
president.
We're not going to get a lot of votes from California because California is incredibly
I
slow.
wonder.
You have a lot of votes to count. Poland Ball, hello. Can you read this super chat? I'm a big fan. Yeah, of course. I'm glad you're enjoying the content, and I appreciate your support. How do I think Trump would do against Newsom? I mean, to be honest, I feel
We're gonna
that
leave it here
day
for now,
one,
y'all.
I
And
think
then
the
y'all
issue
go
the
and catch
Democrats
up on
had was
everything,
that
and then we'll get back
with
to this
4
shit
months to
tomorrow.
go, Joe Biden was still going to be their nominee.